Once upon a time, there was a small town named Greenhaven. It was a peaceful place where the locals enjoyed the simple pleasures of life. The arrival of a new movie called Morbius brought excitement to this quiet community. Little did they know that the film would unleash a terrifying curse that would forever change their lives. As the film premiered in the local theater, people flocked to see the enigmatic story of the tragic vampire, Morbius. The movie was mesmerizing, filled with captivating visuals, and a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack. However, something strange happened to those who watched it, something inexplicable and eerie. After leaving the theater, these unsuspecting viewers began to experience an overwhelming urge to morb, a term they coined to describe their strange transformation. The transformation started with subtle changes, a sudden pallor in their skin and a voracious craving for blood. Slowly, their eyes turned a ghastly shade of crimson, mirroring the haunting gaze of the film's protagonist. As the days went by, the people of Greenhaven found themselves locked in a waking nightmare. The once peaceful town turned into a haven for bloodthirsty creatures. Those who morbed felt an insatiable hunger that could only be quelled by draining the life force from others. They roamed the streets at night, their morbid transformation complete, preying on unsuspecting victims. The morbers, as they came to be known, became more than just nocturnal predators. Their minds became twisted and consumed by darkness. They spoke of Morbius as if he were their savior, their guiding force. Whenever they cornered their victims, they'd proclaim, "It's Morbin time," before sinking their fangs into their flesh. The once vibrant community of Greenhaven became a ghost town, plagued by fear and paranoia. The survivors barricaded themselves indoors, desperate to avoid the clutches of those who had fallen victim to the curse of Morbius. But their efforts were in vain, as the morbers' insatiable hunger led them to sniff out every last soul within the town's borders. Meanwhile, rumors of the cursed film began to spread. Whispers of the Morbius curse reached the ears of the brave souls outside Greenhaven. Some were skeptical, dismissing it as mere urban legend. Others, however, were intrigued and dared to enter the forsaken town to investigate. As these curious individuals ventured into the heart of Greenhaven, they found a desolate wasteland. The streets were stained with blood, and eerie silence hung in the air. As they made their way to the abandoned theater, they stumbled upon a horrifying sight, a projection of the movie Morbius playing, on an endless loop, captivating anyone who dared to watch. Those brave enough to glance at the screen were instantly transfixed, their eyes locking onto the flickering images. The curse of Morbius took hold of them, and they too began to morb, their bodies transforming into grotesque vessels of darkness. Their minds, once filled with curiosity, were now twisted and obsessed with spreading the curse to others. Now, the curse of Morbius extends beyond the confines of Greenhaven, infecting new towns and cities with its malevolent grasp. The morbers, driven by an insatiable hunger and a warped sense of purpose, continue to roam the night, their chilling battle cry echoing through the empty streets. It's Morbin time. Beware, for the curse of Morbius lurks in the shadows, waiting for its next victims. Once you've seen the movie, you can never escape the inevitable transformation.